Hello, and welcome to Love What You Do with me, Sarah Grinnell. Okay, the big lie that nearly every network marketer was told when they first joined. Was you told this too? Today's a little bit controversial, but bear with me while I explain. I'm also going to teach you the difference between the two definitions of duplicatable or a duplication system, okay, which is also thrown around in network marketing. And knowing the difference between these two definitions can mean a six-figure plus income stream, which is what most of you are after, or being stuck, overwhelmed, and not progressing anywhere, okay. So knowing the difference between these two can help you dramatically. If you're watching live, then please say hello and let me know where you're watching from. And if you're watching on replay, then please drop me a hashtag replay. Okay. So, I'm Sarah. I help new or struggling network marketers build their businesses online using attraction marketing strategies that I have and I'm still being taught. So, how can I help you? Well, I was a struggling network marketer using all the old school ways, bugging family and friends and spamming anyone and everyone and getting absolutely nowhere. So I know how frustrating it is and exactly where you are coming from, the problems and the issues that you are facing. And as I'm just those few steps ahead of you, I can totally relate and help you in ways that not many people can. Okay, so that is me. So if you're watching me for the first time, then please click to be notified whenever I go live, so that you can tune into these trainings. Okay, right. So what is the big lie that nearly all network marketers get told when they join? Drop me a 1 if you have ever been told any of the following when you first got started in network marketing. It's not selling, it's sharing. The product sell itself. All you need to do is find 2, that find 2, that find 2, and so on. Or any variation of that 3, that find 3, 5, that find 5, etc, etc. We're going to get rich. This will be passive income. Do the work once and get paid forever. I've managed to get XYZ. It's easy. You just have to do all the above and have what I've got. Sorry. Okay. Let me know if you have heard any of these when you first got started in your network marketing business. And please feel free to contribute any of your own that you were told that seem a little incomplete in terms of the truth about it, or unattainable using the tactics that you were taught. Okay, that is if you were taught to do anything. Because the fact is, network marketing is a profession, okay? And as a result, you are going to need to learn a professional skill set, just as with any profession, okay? And the skill set you learn as a network marketing professional is insanely valuable, and you can earn 6 figures or more doing it, okay? So just by knowing that alone, a person can reasonably assume that a learnt skill set needs to be mastered to be effective. Yeah? So you're going to have to work hard to learn these skills. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes. You're going to have to work hard to learn these skills. You're going to have to be a student, just as you would if you were going to college to learn a profession. Just as you would if you were going to study to be a lawyer, a doctor, an engineer, okay? You can insert any 6-figure profession here, and they will have had to learn a skill set to get to that 6-figure income, all right? You need to invest in yourself, study hard, and then take action and implement what you have learnt and get really, really good at these skills. So network marketing requires a level of commitment, all right? So here is the big lie everyone is told in network marketing, and it's a lie of omission, okay? You're not told up front in order to achieve your dreams, in order to get what you want, in order to be able to fire your boss. You are going to have to become a professional. All right. This is a huge lie, huge lie, because most of us are led to believe that when we first got started, excuse me, that it was going to be easy, okay? Or somehow by doing what they teach you to do, what is duplicatable, I can't do that, duplicatable, and teach others what is duplicatable, is going to get us rich. Nah, doesn't work like that, okay? Drop me a 2 if you have been shown to do this and then are told to teach others to do this. It's easy and it's duplicatable, okay? Now, I totally understand why network marketing leaders are not telling you this, okay? They're not telling you that it's a profession and you need to learn a skill set. You need to master it and become effective with these skills so then you can start making money. I totally understand that they're not telling you that. And the reason being is you are not told this is a duplicatable activity, duplicatable systems, and it's because of the actual definition of duplication. Okay, so here's the first definition of duplication. And in traditional marketing, and let me know if you agree with this, it is an action or activity that is easy, requires skill, or sometimes even no thinking. You just have to follow some very simple steps that anyone can execute regardless of their background or their skill levels. Drop me a 3. Drop me a 3 if this is what you was taught as duplicatable. I know I was. I definitely was. And if you have something else that you was taught that was a duplicatable system, then please contribute, let me know. Now, this kind of duplication system, these duplication tactics, whatever you want to call it, does have a place in network marketing, okay, and it serves a purpose for the downline, okay, the people that you're recruiting, and there's 2 purposes that it serves. And number 1 is being that having someone do something simple initially, something very simple, helps them to build up momentum, okay? It can get quick results and it definitely builds a belief in them so that they can go, hey, yes, I can do this, all right? That's the first purpose of it. The second, it can create product volume on a huge mass scale, okay? Forgive me for the term, I hate using this term, but the people at the top, okay, top of the pyramid, so to speak, the company and the leaders who have a large organisation already, okay, when you have thousands of people doing this very, very simple activity that maybe for the individual doesn't produce many sales, but overall, if everyone is doing it, all the thousands are doing it in your downline, all doing the same simple activity, it amounts to a huge volume, okay? So basically, the leaders who have already built the downline, okay, get their bonuses and maintain or level up in their rankings, okay? A little bit unfair, I know, okay, but they don't necessarily expect everyone in their organisation to be professionals and to learn skills and know anything significant, okay? So they start everyone off with a very simple duplication tactic because it serves 2 purposes. So number 1, it serves the person getting started to get maybe some traction and maybe some belief in themselves, and the other person is it maintains a volume of product sales for the leader, okay? Told you it would be controversial, all right? It's not good, it's not bad, it's just a fact. That is what it is, all right? Those 2 purposes. Now, there's an argument against attraction marketing. I keep promoting attraction marketing. There's an argument against attraction marketing, and it is that it is not duplicatable. And by the definition of duplication, it's not. But neither is leadership or success, all right? And what I mean is in attraction marketing is not duplicatable because it's not easy. It requires skills. It definitely requires thinking. But here's the reality, okay? There are many, many, many other traditional duplication tactics being used, and I'm saying duplication in a loose term, that are not duplicatable by this definition either. For example, cold calling or messaging, prospecting, presenting and showing the plan, follow-up, building training systems, building leaders, building cultures within your organisation, etc., etc. It is endless, okay? All these things are not duplicatable and they are not easy. If you are getting told they are easy, you are being lied to, okay? These are skills that leaders take on maybe a couple of years down the line at some point, because the leaders realise, or those that are just starting out and want to become leaders have big goals and find that in reality what they have been taught doesn't work in the long run, okay? It's not sustainable. So they have to learn professional skill sets and get really, really serious. They have to invest in themselves and they have to do the work, okay? So leadership skills are not duplicatable and attraction marketing is a leadership skill, okay? But you can learn attraction marketing. And a reason most network marketers are not told when they are when they're prospecting, when they're not told in order to get wealthy you need to learn a professional skill set, is because it will scare most people away. Most people, when they're prospecting, are led to believe they can grow wealth and income with very little knowledge and skill set. No, don't work like that. Without having a professional skill set, that is the biggest lie of network marketing, and it's a lie of omission, as I've just said. You are not told up front that this is a serious profession and you will need to learn professional skill sets to become successful. So, for example, if you told someone this, you need to learn this, this and this, and if you do it enough times and don't give up, you will eventually make your business a success. It's not very appealing, is it? Okay, if you told that to a prospect, all right? So you get told instead that it's possible, regardless of your level of commitment, and they make it seem easy, all right? And I understand, I really, really do understand the purpose behind you saying that to a prospect, but I don't agree with it. I really, really don't agree with it. I would rather tell somebody, hey, here are some duplicatable things that you can do right now in the next few months, 6 months, to get you going, to create the sales and get some quick results, okay? But these simple duplicatable things are not going to make you wealthy in themselves, all right? It will give you an idea of what network marketing is, and it'll generate you an income. I can't talk today, can I? And you'll have access to some amazing products, and it's a win-win at this level, okay? However, after you've done this for a few months and you are really serious about building your business and are having a really big income, we can have a conversation. We can have a conversation about the professional skills that you are going to need to acquire to achieve the next level, and so on and so on, all right? That, to me, is a more honest conversation, all right? So drop me a 5. I think I'm up to number 5. Drop me a 5 if you agree with me. Now, the majority, I know it, the majority are not led like this in this way, and I certainly wasn't, all right? And my leaders, I'm still in touch with them all, are still using these old school ways. And only last week, there was a message in our group about who wants to message random people. Is that duplicatable? No. And worse still, it's spamming. It's spamming people that do not want to know. I've not given you permission to message them. All right. And I get the reason, I really do get the reason that they're doing it. The purposes, the 1 and 2 purposes I said earlier, it serves the person getting started or getting them some traction and getting them some sales and maybe some belief in themselves. And the other purpose is it maintains the volume of the leader. But it's not duplicatable and it's not sustainable. All right. And as network marketing professionals, we can most definitely conduct ourselves in a better way, all right, so that we are treated as professionals, okay, and not scammers and spammers. Now, there is another definition of duplication, and this is what myself and many other network marketing professionals are using, and it's what if other network marketing leaders in the profession were to get serious, it's what they would use as well. So you need to build duplicatable systems in people, processes on how to think and how to do processes. So how to think effectively and how to think like successful people do. So you're building duplicatable systems in people, in leaders, okay, attraction marketing skills that can be duplicatable, and it requires 3 things. So number 1 is they have to be identifiable, okay. You need to break down within each person what it is they need, their skill set. They need to identify and label the steps that they need to build their skill set. So you break down all the steps required to execute a certain skill. So for example, I never knew how to write an ad copy, okay? So that was a skill set that I had to break down and realise that I needed to be, to get me that 1 step closer to being successful, all right? So that's number 1. Your skill set has to be identifiable, okay? Number 2 is it has to be repeatable. You need to be able to repeat the skill over and over and over again in order to get the required expertise and the required results. So number 1, I have learned to write an ad. So number 2, I've launched my first ad and it has reached millions and millions and millions of people. So now I need to be able to do this repeatedly over and over again to get the same result. And it's a skill set that needs to be learnt, okay? There's no shortcuts. It needs to be learnt. And number 3, and this is where the duplication part is, training systems and processes that you can teach and transfer to, that you can be taught and transfer to other people, okay? So once you've identified what the process will look like, once you've identified what training and skill set is needed, and that it's repeated over and over again to get the desired results, you can then create a system to help others do it, okay? That is duplication. And this is how I am learning to do what I do, through training systems, through skill sets that have been identified by struggling network marketers, which have been tried and tested and repeated over and over and over again until the desired result is attained, and then training systems put into place to help others achieve the same result. And the training systems are a roadmap, a step-by-step plan, a blueprint, so to speak, of processes that you need to go through to get yourself up and up and up all through the levels. Okay, that is a duplication system that works for everyone. And if you had these systems in place, you wouldn't need to lie to your prospects. Okay, that's it for today. If you have gotten any value from this, then please spread the love with anyone that you think will benefit from my training. And if you would like to learn the systems that I'm learning, then please get in touch, as I would love to chat with you. Thank you for watching. See you again soon. Bye.